Hi there, my name is Kim Patulik, owner of Body Wisdom Wellness here in Manchester, Connecticut. I'm going to do a video for you today on shoulder flexibility and strength. So for our first exercise, sit up nice and tall in your spine. Take your arms out to the side. And as you do this, make sure the shoulder blades are moving down your back, right? So we don't want to hunch forward because that's what we're trying to correct here. So shoulder blades down the back and lift your collarbones up. Good, and then squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your spine. And then take the tips of your fingers onto the top of your shoulders. Let's do some little circles forward. All right, so make your circles small to start, and then you can increase your circle as you go. And if you feel like a pinching or some discomfort in your shoulder joint, go ahead and make those circles a little bit smaller. So you don't want to go over the rotation of what your shoulder wants to do in the moment. Good. Let's take one more big circle here. And then take your arms back out and then little circles backwards. So here I really want you to emphasize squeezing the shoulder blades in and down. It's going to bring the elbows behind you. Make sure you're breathing nice and steady. Make your big circles here now. Let's do two more. Draw the shoulder blades down your back and then take your hands in your lap and go ahead and just shake that out. Good. Now as you inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Maybe you look up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers and flip your palms upward. Breathe in. As you exhale, draw your shoulder blades down your back. And we're going for the upper arm bones. Try to take those behind the ears, but again, if you feel a pinch or discomfort here or pain, back out and come forward. Work on drawing the shoulder blades down your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then see if you can get a little bit more movement here in the joint. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your hands behind you and interlace your fingers. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, you can't quite take your fingers together. My strap is a mess. That's okay. Take a strap or a towel and go ahead and hang on to that. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Because sometimes giving yourself a little bit of distance here between your hands will help you work into the shoulder joint a little bit better. Good, so let's take 3 breaths here, squeezing the shoulder blades in and down, and you'll find that's a common theme in the instruction that I'm going to give you. Because as we pull the shoulder blades in and down, what we're doing is lifting the collarbones up, creating proper posture, right? Your mom always told you to sit up straight. She was right. I know, we hate to admit it, but our moms were right. Breathe in. And if you are a mom, you were right. You are right. Breathe in. Exhale it out, this last breath here. And then release, take your fingertips in front of you, interlace. Press your palms forward and then sit back. Now you're gonna round your spine and allow your shoulder blades to separate. Stretch it out. Really push forward so you're not stagnant here. You're pushing, letting the shoulder blades separate. Now as you inhale, bring the arms back up, keeping the fingers interlaced. See if you're getting a little bit more movement here. Breathe in. Exhale, take the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So I'm not going to use the strap this time, but I am going to keep squeezing the shoulder blades in and down. Good, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, come forward, interlace, press the palms forward, let your shoulder blades separate. Good, hands in your lap, sit up nice and tall in your spine. Good, and we'll do a side bend. So taking left hand down, right arm up and over. Take a big stretch here. So the side waist, right, so we're stretching here our lats, our latissimus dorsi. It'll hook up into our shoulder area. So breathe in. Maybe you're not going this far. Maybe you're just up here and reaching upward. All good. Let's take that another breath in here. Exhale, draw your right elbow down. So you're keeping the elbow bent. Now squeeze your shoulder blade in, right? In and down. Inhale, reach the arm out. Exhale, squeeze that shoulder blade down and in. Elbow is bent and you're trying to draw the elbow behind you. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale. And then exhale, squeeze it in. And then come back up, reach your arms up. Exhale, taking right hand down, left arm up and over. I have my blocks here. We're gonna end with a nice stretch for the shoulders. And you can take your arm out as much as you want to give yourself space to stretch. So just keep stretching, reaching up. So you're constantly reaching up, stretching the sideways, stretching the latissimus dorsi. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbow. Try to draw the elbow behind you by squeezing your shoulder blade in and down. So now it's my left shoulder blade. I'm squeezing it down and in. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, drawing that elbow behind me. Squeeze the shoulder blade in. Inhale. Reach it. Exhale. Squeeze it in. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. And exhale, draw it in. Good, now bring both arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart center and bow your head. Good. So these are going to be just simple things that you can do pretty much anywhere, well, except for this last one. Last one here. I'm going to take my blanket and move it off to the side. I'll turn to the side. So here, you'll take your blocks this way on your mat. Now you can start on a lower height. So say your shoulders are really tight, you're going to want to start on the lowest height of your block, or even take 2 small hand towels and fold them up and then put those down. And if you don't have yoga blocks, take some towels, a beach towel, fold it up like a square and use that. So I am going to start on that middle height, but start wherever you need to. My feet here are in child's pose position, so big toes touching, knees are apart. Take your elbows to the center of the blocks, maybe a little bit more forward. Palms together, and then let your hips sink back. Drop your head towards the floor, and then take your thumbs to your spine. So we're getting that nice stretch here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the weight of your torso just drop down towards your mat. And eventually maybe your head touches the mat, but maybe it doesn't, so it's okay. Just notice any changes that are happening as you breathe. Especially with your exhale, allow a sense of heaviness to come into the body, allowing your torso and your head to drop. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Allow that sense of heaviness to come in on your exhale. And then release the hands forward, lift the torso up, and walk your hands back. Good. Now just roll the shoulders out. I know I said that was going to be the last one, but I thought of another shoulder strengthening exercise. So this is a modified push-up. So we're gonna end on a strengthening note. All right, so you've stretched everything out. So let's, power back up. So you're gonna stay in child's pose position. I'm gonna back myself up just a little bit. So big toes touching, knees apart, and you'll start in child's pose. So arms forward, forehead down. Take a breath in here. Long breath out. Now spread your fingers wide as you inhale, come up onto hands and knees. You're keeping your toes together and knees apart. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bend the elbows to about 90 degrees, keeping the collarbones pulling forward. Good, now inhale, straighten your arms. There's your push-up. Exhale, sink back. Lean your hips, come back into child's pose, let your forehead drop. Inhale, come up onto hands and knees, shifting the chest forward. Keep your belly drawn in here. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms. Ooh, elbow cracked. Exhale, come back. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Keep your shoulder blades moving down your back. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the elbows. Exhale, sink yourself back. Inhale. Move the chest forward. So you're trying to get your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale, go back. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, go back. Let's come into child's pose. Take your forehead down. Let your shoulders, your arms, your hips, everything rest. And then let's come back up into our seat. Great. So I like that modified push-up because you're supporting your body weight by having your knees on the ground, so it's less stress on your shoulders. And that's what today was all about. Listening the strain on our shoulders, strengthening them, and stretching where we need to. So anything you can do to open up through the chest will help your shoulders out. All right, guys, have a great day.